What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me today on Smoking Millennial. My name's Joe. So today we're going to be looking over at the Chillin Moose Gigante. This is a fat gauge cigar. Foundry Cigar Company makes it. So let's get down to the spot and we're going to start smoking this beast. Alright everybody, so again, thank you for joining Smoking Millennial. Today we got a little bit different concept. We're not at the pond fishing, because just, you know, people have to ruin it for everybody, and now that gate is closed so we can't go fishing out there. But Smoking Millennial is still going to go on. We're going to do a little bit of a vlog style, driving vlog. Like I said, we are going over the Chillin Moose Gigante. Oh, Gigante. I don't know. I'm gonna butcher that name. It's Gigante. I don't know. Gigante. Foundry Cigars makes this stick. What they're pretty much saying, this is pretty much, again, I'm getting my information from the Cigar Scanner app on iPhone and Android. Check it out. It's a great app how you can track your cigars. So this has always been a great way to load off and relax. A long day and finding the perfect one can sometimes prove difficult. Luckily, Foundry's Chillin Moose Gigante, I'm totally butchering that name, is here to meet your acquaintance, boosting the smooth Connecticut Habano wrapper. So this is a Habano, and it has on top of an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder and a complex mix of Dominican, Nicaraguan, Mexican San Andreas, and USA Connecticut broadleaf fillers. So this is literally a hodgepodge of cigar binders and fillers to make this pretty sweet fat stick. Okay, this is a Goro Toro, not Toro, but just a Goro size. Yeah, no, it's a gauge. It's a Toro, medium bodied and superbly balanced. That's what the cigar app says. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this, light this. I'm gonna give you my first impressions. Smells very leathery before even lighting. The foot, you can tell there's, you know, it's a very nice, you know, it's gonna be a very mild Habano, which I like. I'm not a big heavy to medium cigar guys. So let's get into it, and we're gonna get into the cut and the light. So for this size of gauge cigar, I typically like to use a straight cut. This is my Jetline straight cut. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want to pick one of these up. They're actually pretty inexpensive. Like this cigar. And now when you guys say inexpensive cigars, don't get discouraged. I've had a few of these now, and I would definitely look into stock up on these because they are inexpensive. You can get them online for very cheap. My brick and mortar store is selling them for around like $5.50, around there. But you can get Robustos and all that. So don't say an inexpensive cigar is not good. But we're gonna cut this. And there we go. I'm smoking in my car, so I have a car ashtray. And I totally messed up that cut, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Not that bad. The dry draw is going to be pretty good. So let's light this sumbitch. What we're going to be using is my Honest dual torch lighter. Look at that. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but dual torch. Let's light this. That was a perfect light for the once. Well guys, for the first time in this entire channel's history, that was a perfect light. Shout out to Cigars Daily for actually showing me how to light a proper cigar. So let's get into the first and final impressions. Well guys, in the initial impression, this Chillin Moose Gigante, I'm just gonna call it the Chillin Moose. I'm gonna butcher that name. First impressions, very good. Lot of dark chocolate. I get dark chocolate. I actually tried one of the Oliva Maduros. It was a Churchill. That had a lot of dark chocolate. It was a very heavy cigar. I wasn't that big of a fan. That's why I didn't do a video on it yet. I will eventually. But first impressions, I'm liking. A little bit of oak, very leathery, some dark chocolate, a little bit of pepper. But let's get into the first third and we'll see how this works out. Alright guys, so we're in the first third right now, and I'm actually getting my coffee because this pairs awesome with a nice coffee. First third, a lot of leathery notes, still a very consistent ash, nice white ash. I like it. A little bit more pepper than from the original light up. But the first third, this is matching up very good. I'm liking a Habano that's a little bit leathery, a little bit of, you know, not fully powered, not a lot of, you know, boutique flavors. It's a very nice cigar in the first third. Let's get into the second cigar. Yeah, totally. The second third and see how this matches up. All right, everybody. So in the second third, this is actually mellowing out. It's canoeing a little bit because as I'm driving, I tend to smoke a little bit faster. But still, my smoke time's already going at like probably 35, 45 minutes around there. And I'm in the second third. I'm just going for a nice cruise. This is what I do on my day off. I like to, you know, I don't have a lot of places where I can smoke cigars, but, you know, and a lot of you will probably slam me down in the comments saying, oh, dude, you're devaluing your car. But you know what? I don't care. I paid my good-earned money for this sumbitch, and I'm gonna enjoy a cigar. So screw all you haters, man. But yeah, second third of the Foundry Cigars Chillin Moose Gigante. That's how we're calling it because I know I'm butchering the name. Mellows out. Very still kind of earthy, a little bit dark chocolate. The pepperiness has kind of gone away. I'm suspecting in the final third, it's gonna probably even itself out. I'm actually doing very good, not ashing on myself either. So let's get into the final third, guys, and we'll come up with my final thoughts on the Chillin Moose by Foundry Cigars. All right, everybody, so we're in the final third. And it's gotten a little bit more stronger. So if you're wondering why I'm not really like looking at the camera, I'm kind of in traffic right now because I'm kind of down in a more metropolitan area. But the Chillin Moose by Foundry Cigars, I'm in the final third. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great Habano. I highly recommend it. If you guys are, say, this cigar is perfect for the guy who wants to get into cigars. He's had a few, his palate is, you know, light to medium, and yep, so it has a lot more pepper in the final third, which I kind of expected, but it's a mellow pepper. Now, let me take the other earbud out. Another thing I like to do when I'm on, like, you know, a cigar cruise, as I like to call them, I'll throw my earbuds in, jam out some, you know, popcorn, heavy metal. I like myself some Nirvana. But yeah, it's a great smoke. I really enjoy it. For those guys who are just getting into cigars, and like I said, have had a few, they're okay with some medium Habanos. This is perfect, and especially for the price. You can go on Cigars Daily, zealcigars.com, whatever other online sites you can go on. And I wouldn't even call it, this isn't a boutique cigar. This is literally a cigar that Foundry puts together, that they put a hodgepodge of filler tobacco in there. But the reason why it's a hodgepodge of filler tobacco is they're trying to get everybody into a smoke that they can afford. It's very affordable. I would definitely pick myself up a 5-pack of these. Now, Foundry makes a Chillin Moose 2. You're gonna get a red band. It's a more heavy Maduro. I've had a few of those. I'm not the biggest fan of them, to be quite honest. It's just a little bit too heavy for my taste. It's a lot more pepper. The first third of this, it did have some dark chocolate, and it kind of like, it surprised me. But for the most part, it was pretty sweet. You know, I like it. So for the final third of this cigar, I definitely say it's, I'd rate it a definite 4 stars. That's how I rated it on my Cigar Scanner app, which again, I highly recommend if you guys don't feel like having some type of journal, like an actual journal. You can actually get it on your iPhone, iPad, Android. Cigar Scanner app, it's a great app. They're not sponsoring it. That's the easiest way I can keep track of what sticks I like to smoke. And yes, I do drive a stick. If you guys wonder what I'm doing with my other hand, I'm in traffic and I'm going in between first and second gear. But definitely, guys, check the Chillin Moose out by Foundry Cigars. Thank you again for joining us here on Smokin' Millennial. I do appreciate you swinging by, and if you like this type of cigar content, make sure you smash that like button, and also hit the notification bell and subscribe if you really think we got good content, so you can get notified when new videos like this go live. So I will see you next week, guys. Hopefully we'll get it at next week at another video. My work schedule is kind of tough, but I'm trying to give you guys at least one video a week. So thank you for joining me here today on Smokin' Millennial. I'm gonna finish this stick up and enjoy my nice, Wednesday drive, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.